Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Sachin Sethi. I am a senior executive physiotherapist in Artemis Hospital, Gurgaon. As we all know that we are going through a tough time in this pandemic situation and we all are bound to our houses. But a lot of people are working from home still to give their 100% to the institution. While working from home, many of us have now landed up in neck pain, back pain, headache and most importantly, low level of motivation to work. So here I am to give you some quick tips on how to keep yourself in a correct posture while working from home and most importantly to keep yourself motivated. So the first tip is, suppose you are getting up at 8 o'clock in morning, please don't change your schedule. Still get up at 8 o'clock. Instead of rushing to the office, you can utilize that time doing some meditation, doing some breathing exercises or spend some quality time with your family. Second tip is, dress up nicely before you start your work. Make sure your workstation is in an open space or near to a window where you can see the outside world. So the main reason behind it is, whenever we are constantly working on the laptop, we are actually gazing into the screen. So this constant gaze puts a lot of pressure on the eyes. So to avoid this pressure, what we can do is after every half an hour, look around into the room or look outside the window. So this will change the gaze points and it will reduce the pressure on the eyes. Another best way is after every half an hour, take a quick break, stand up, walk around into the room, take some fresh air and you can even wash your eyes with cold water. Whenever we talk about a good posture, we always talk about sitting erect, back supported, height adjusted, hip and knee 90 degrees. But whenever we come to the practicality of working from home, these all parameters change. When we are working at home, it is not necessary that we have an office chair at home. We might be working on a recliner, a dining table, a chair or a regular chair or even on floor. So let's discuss about the different scenarios of working from home. So coming to this scenario, if you're sitting on a chair and working, make sure your lower back is touching to the back of the chair, you are reclined back. Prefer that your hips should be slightly higher than the knee or at least it should be in a 90-90 manner. Prefer to have a chair with the armrest and you can rest your hand in this way. This will help to reduce any kind of stress in your shoulders and neck. So when you're working on the chair, make sure you adjust the height of the laptop. As when I am working with the laptop in this position, my neck is completely flexed. I am putting a lot of stress on my neck. So what we can do is, we can keep a cushion or a pillow under the laptop so that the height can be adjusted and my neck can be in a resting position. Coming to the second scenario, it is not necessary that the whole day you are working on a table chair. You might opt to work on bed. So whenever you are working on bed, make sure you keep your legs straight, back well supported on the backrest of the bed without giving any scope for slouched posture. You can also sit in cross-sitting posture with back supported for a while, but make sure in both these scenarios you keep a cushion or a pillow to increase the height of the laptop. Similarly, if you choose to sit on the floor, you can use the same postures as I explained previously. It is important to take frequent breaks in between. You can take these breaks after every half an hour. You can get up, walk around in the room, have some fresh air. In fact, you can incorporate these breaks with some chocolate cookies and a kadak chai. So the very first exercise is a hand towel exercise. You can use a hand towel. You can keep it in the neck in this way, pull your hands forward and extend your neck. While doing this thing, you are actually stretching the neck muscles and you are maintaining the lordosis of the neck. So the second exercise is lateral neck stretches. In this, you keep your one hand behind, from the other hand, you hold your head and stretch to the lateral side. You hold it for 5 seconds. Similarly, now you will keep this hand behind, the other hand over the head. You stretch the head in this way, hold it for 5 seconds and relax. You can do this exercise 2 to 3 times. Then the third exercise is shoulder shrugs and retraction. You can keep your hands behind. Shrug your shoulders up and down for at least 10 to 15 times. This will help to relax the neck muscles and the upper shoulder muscles. Then you keep your hands behind again and retract your shoulders. Make sure you don't move your elbows, you are actually retracting your shoulders behind. You can repeat this exercise also for at least 10 to 15 times. Now the next exercise is the lateral trunk stretches. You will spread your legs widely. You keep both the hands behind your head and you can tilt your body to one side and then to the other side. While turning, make sure you don't move your pelvis in this way. This can be utilized as a stancing step later on. Make sure you maintain the stretch for at least 5 seconds. You can repeat the movement on both the sides for at least 4 to 5 times. Now the next exercise is toe standing or calf raising. What you can do is clasp your hands in this way, stretch your hands forward and upward, stand on your toes. You can repeat this exercise for at least 10 to 15 times. Now the next exercise is back extension exercise. As we are continuously sitting and working on the laptops, the shoulders droop down and we tend to bend forward. So the best way to avoid any kind of back pain or back stiffness is we keep our hands in the lower back in this way and try and stretch ourselves. We maintain the stretch for at least 5 to 6 seconds and we can continue this exercise for at least 4 to 5 times. Now the next exercise is the leg rotation exercise. In this, you can lie down on the bed, bend your knees in this way and then you'll turn your legs to one side and then to the other side. While doing the rotations, you can hold it for at least 10 to 5 seconds. Now last but not the least, the most important exercise is the breathing exercise. In this, you can sit in any relaxed position, then you have to breathe in from your nose. Try and expand your chest and your abdomen as much as possible and then exhale from your mouth. This relaxed breathing actually calms your mind. You can do this exercise for at least 10 to 15 times in a day.